And not a seat to be had here tonight. First up, Powder Keg from France. In their last fight, they won by knockout. They'll be facing Kingmaker from the United States of America. They are the WBC title holder. Their last fight was a... This bout, all the seats have... And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Nice counter shot. That uppercut just missed. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Those counter punches have to hurt. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Swing and a miss with that jab. And he scores with the counter. They exchange punches. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
They miss with the jab. And he misses with that jab. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Just missing with the uppercut. Beautiful counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What we saw in that last round, it's pretty... Here we go for round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? How about that time counter shot? That jab was blocked. A perfect counter shot. That jab misses. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this range. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. There's a counter shot. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say... The bell rings and we start the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. The perfect counter lands. Both men step back for just a moment. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. The straight right just misses. Punch, counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet. Here we go to the 4th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Nice counter punch right up the middle. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. That counter shot lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they drop, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. At this point, you got to believe things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Got out of the way of that right hook. missed. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. That counter punch caught him clean. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. There's the bell for round 6. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Counter punching. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Miss with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful counter punch. I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. He threw a punch and just got countered. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. Here comes round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter. Nice counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. His stamina is off the charts. Outer keg goes down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, you've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Punch himself out, though. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Won't score with that right uppercut. Back and forth they go. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Failing to score with that right hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Cardio was put in for this fight. It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
And there's the bell for round 9. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Can't land the jab there. Nope, that jab not going to score. Just misses with that left uppercut. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Kingmaker just got knocked out. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this.